This is 100, this is 200, this is 250, and that's 300 euros, 310, 320 euros. This is what this PC right here has sold for. All right, guys, before we go into the video, I just want to make a humble plea. You see, your boy is in the trenches right now, I am actually working hard on this channel to make sure that this channel gets some traction, all right? And the idea is I'm posting a lot of videos, showing you guys a lot of behind the scenes of what happens when you decide to commit to the process, of flipping pieces for profit, literally showing you that there's a lot of money to be made if you commit to this process. It's not an easy job. It's a lot of work, but I'm pretty much tearing apart the curtain of my business and giving you hardcore data that will make you to make an informed decision that, look, this business model is a business that works. But then I'm putting a lot of content, and this content doesn't seem to be getting a lot of traction. And this is why I'm making this plea. If flipping PCs is a content that you resonate with, you like this kind of content, please go ahead and do me a favor. Click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if possible, go ahead and share the video. It will go a long way to helping your boy to continue to make, contents like this. That being said, guys, it's amazing that in 2025, people try to overcomplicate things. Whenever you have, the thought of starting a business, the first thing you want to think about is, what kind of website do I design? How do I get product? Where am I even going to sell my product? Who is going to buy my product? These are the kind of questions that kind of bombard our minds. And at the end of the day, we do not take action. And taking action is actually the thing that you need to succeed in any form of business. It doesn't matter what kind of business it is. If you just want to flip computers, if you want to flip any other kind of product, taking action is actually what you need to ensure that your business sees the light of day. To put it in context, it's April 2nd, 2025, and today I was literally shocked. I was going to the bank to pick up money for this video, and then I saw that there was a lady that actually just set up a very basic form of business. All this lady had was just a table outside with some, handmade wooden products. They were a candle stand made of wood. They were wooden plates and different kinds of products designed out of wood. And I was just thinking to myself, this is amazing. And the price ranges for this product was from €1 all the way to, I think they're about 10 euros or even 12 euros. And what this lady simply did was just to display the product in front of a bank so that perhaps whoever is going to the bank to get money while walking out will pretty much see the product and might be interested. And the thing that really shocked me was the fact that this lady wasn't physically there, but just right on the side of the table, she did have a kind of a box where you could actually go ahead and drop in money the moment you see an item that is of interest to you. So what happens is that if this wooden plate, is interesting to you, you're going to pick it up, and given that there's a price on the wooden plate, you're just going to drop €1 in this box, and in this way, she's able to collect her money. There are no cameras. She's just simply hoping that whoever comes around is going to be fair enough to just pick up a product that he or she finds interesting and just go ahead, and drop money in this box right here. Guys, this literally shocked me because today we are living a time where people no longer want to take action. They still doubt the fact that you can actually make money, flipping used pieces. The question they keep asking is, where am I going to get these pieces? How do I set up the offer? How do I even, make sure that people see these pieces? What if the piece is defective? And the question just keep going on and on and on. Guys, if you keep asking those questions, you're never going to take action. And for an action taker like myself, I'm just going to keep killing the game, making this kind of money, flipping used PCs on the internet. All right. This PC right now has been flipped. Beautiful PC, decent PC in every way. It's a grade A PC. I can pretty much not see any sign of use on this PC, even though it has been used. Somebody still found it interesting to pay as much as actually 323 euros for this PC because he or she pretty much understands that a quality item like this cannot be sold for 20 euros. So I'm just going to do what I have to do, which is to take the PC, make sure that it's well clean, because if somebody decides to give you as much as 323 euros, he or she expects to get a PC in the very best condition. You see, customers that just go ahead to buy your stuff without asking questions, they pretty much know what they are doing. They just bought this item. If one thing or the other becomes a turn-off, this item is going to be returned, and the customer is not going to hesitate, to send the PC back asking for a full refund of the money. And in this case, you would have lost the money you spent in shipping the item. You would have lost money spent in packing the item. You would have lost money, putting gas in your car to take this item to the post office. It's just going to be a whole bunch of losses. And this is the reason why before I ship out this PC, I have to be super sure that everything, just according to the item description, is on point, correct, with absolutely zero discrepancy. Guys, right now, I kind of have a little problem, just a little problem, because on the item description says that this PC actually has a DVD writer. And right now, while cleaning this PC, I just realized that this PC doesn't actually have, a DVD writer like I thought, because when I did make photos of this PC, everything appears to be complete. I didn't actually take an extra look at the inside to be sure that a DVD writer was actually in there. So what I have now is that I have a decent PC like this. I do not have a DVD writer on it. I actually have an option to actually send it like that, but I wouldn't want to do that because any attempt to do that might just mean that I will now begin to be on kind of panic mode because the buyer might receive this PC. I might not accept the fact that this PC doesn't actually have a DVD writer. This is not good enough. The good thing is that I have these PCs here. It's a HP PC, but for so long they have been here. And luckily for me, I have one of these PCs that does have a DVD writer that will fit exactly to this PC. So I'm just going to grab it up and then try to pull it apart. You see, this is the problem. I just keep taking parts from these PCs. The last time it was the front blend. And a few days ago, I did take, this plastic foot from one of the PCs. And the other time, I also took out something, I don't know, maybe a RAM stick from one of the PCs. I just keep taking things from this PC. At the end of the day, I never ever go back to actually, fix them. And this, I've actually told myself so many times, it's not supposed to be. I need to really stop this. But then, this PC, given that it's so expensive, I just don't want to take any risk of sending it out without it being in the complete condition. So what I have to do is to take this out and just make sure I install it on this PC right here. In any case, next week, I'm going to make sure I go through them one after the other. Any PC that doesn't meet, the required condition, which is not complete in any way, I'm going to be sending it to the junkyard. And the ones that I can actually clean up and still bring to completion, I'm going to be listing them and making sure that all these things are sold. In this way, I can actually go ahead and reduce whatever money that is being tied down right here in this dead pile. Okay, luckily for me, the DVD drive actually fits on this PC, so installing it was also not a problem. The beautiful thing is that most of these PCs pretty much have a standard, SATA connection, and because of that, this DVD writer can actually fit on a number of PCs. So this is ready now. I'm so happy. This is just a lesson for me and perhaps for you. If you have a PC to flip, while cleaning it and making sure that the PC is in very good condition, all you have to do, please, make sure you have taken a look at all the various components, because it really does not make any sense for you to, sell a PC and then become stressed that the PC is no longer complete. Then you have to start looking for extra parts to buy, because on so many occasions, customers have actually returned a PC to me because they felt like the item that was delivered was entirely different from what was in the item description. But then I'm so happy this whole process has gone pretty much smoothly. And the next thing for me to do now is just to go ahead and set the PC up, clean it up, and make sure that this PC right here is ready for shipment. All right, talking about you having the right descriptions for your items, sometimes you also get to win big on some of the transactions that you get when you sell a PC and you have taken pains to actually make sure that the item is well described. There are certain times where you go ahead and open up a PC and you realize that you are finding things like graphic cards, SSDs, RAM stick, or in this case, we have a VGA adapter right in this PC. On the description, I didn't actually mention the fact that the PC does have, a VGA adapter. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it out, because in any case, the customer will not be needing this. The resolution on this stuff is pretty much lower than what you have on the DVI or on the display port that this PC already has. It makes no sense to leave this on the PC. So I'm going to take this out and keep it on the side. You see, there are some PCs I have opened. I didn't know there was a graphic card in it, because sometimes we buy PCs in bulk. We buy like 10, 20 pieces of a PC. And when we open a particular PC to make pictures, we kind of imagine that the whole lot is the same. But then when the PC says and you open it up, you realize that, look, there is a graphic card just inside the PC. This particular graphic card was actually brought out from a workstation. When the workstation was sold, there was no mention of the fact that there was a graphic card in it. But when I opened it, I saw this NVIDIA Quadro graphic card in it. And all I had to do was just to bring it out and count it as profit. Because in any case, If you get to return it back to the supplier, you're still going to get the same response, which is, guy, you can pretty much keep that as your luck. And this is one of the perks of doing business with us. Now that I have opened this adapter, there's a new problem, which is behind this PC. I still need a bracket to actually, close this hole here, because I don't want to send a PC as expensive as this with this kind of hole behind. It just looks not aesthetically, pleasing. But the beautiful thing is that I tend to keep these kind of things just in one side of the warehouse. And right now, I just have to go and look for a matching bracket for this PC. One thing you have to understand is that different PCs have different types, of matching brackets. The matching brackets for HP doesn't actually fit that of Fujitsu, and that for Acer is pretty much different. All you have to do, make sure you have the exact matching brackets for your PC. This is a Fujitsu PC, and pretty much I'm lucky to find one of these brackets right here. I'm just going to go ahead and install it on this PC, and in this way, we are pretty much home and dry. All right, this is one good flip. I'm still on the project of flipping PCs until I'm able to buy a house. And so far, everything has been super good. eBay has been pretty much doing its job, which is items are selling on the platform, because there's also a time when things don't sell and it could be very, very demoralizing. But so far, so good. It's still too early to say. Of course, there is something called the summer slowdown, but right now, it's just April. Hopefully this month is going to be even better than last month. This is the confidence that I have. And because of this confidence, I can continue to source for new PCs, flip them for profit until I am able to buy a house. Taking a look at my email, I did see that there is, an update from eBay. Every now and again, eBay tends to send us, updates as resellers. Today, I received the updates for the month of, April. I'm just going to take a look and see what eBay is expecting from us. But if eBay was to ask me, what is that one singular update that you would have right now that will make you super, super motivated? I'm going to say, eBay, please make a super update that makes it possible that whenever you have an update, things doesn't seem to be broken on the platform, because it pretty much appears right now that whenever eBay has an update going on, something just appears to slow down sales on the platform. If you ask a lot of resellers, they are also going to attest to the fact that whenever eBay is saying, we're going to roll out something in the next month, we're going to roll out something in about 2 or 3 weeks, from nowhere, sales mysteriously stop and people just begin to complain. And from nowhere, as soon as the update is over, things just begins to work again. So one good update will be that super update that will see to it that the website is not broken whenever there is an update going on from the eBay side of things. Until I see you again in the next one, peace.